welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be spending a day outside with a little bit of reading. I hope you enjoy, and please subscribe and like the video. So this little guy's name is Rebel. He was with me all day, just spending time with me, just chilling with me, and he's my sweet little boy. So we're already halfway there. I'm almost finished. I'm on chapter 16. That's where we're gonna stop. So far, it's moved pretty fast. It's not slow burn at all. He's moved very fast. I still don't know what's going on with him. He seems very mysterious, and I don't know, but I don't know. I think he's a good person, not how the neighbors are depicting him. But yeah, so we're gonna leave. We'll try to finish it later, but I am gonna go find something to eat, and we'll see where it ends. I don't know if I'm gonna end up reading it tonight or just finish it tomorrow. We'll see how I feel later on. Side note, my best friend made this for me. I don't know if you can see it, and I think it's really cute. A little caldito for the day. Hello again. So it has been a few days since I started Grimstone. I meant to finish it that week or even that night because I got pretty far along in the book, but then I ended up doing some other things and I didn't finish it. And then I ended up going to work for the rest of the week, so I was too tired. But I did finish it today. I actually finished it like an hour ago, so just finished it. I did like it. I liked it. I really did enjoy it. I did think it was going to be a sort of mystery situation, but it fully wasn't. There was some mystery elements in it, but not fully. And it had me wondering who it was in the chapter, and it wasn't that person. But then as I started reading more along the chapters, the more the story was unraveling, I started picking up who it might be, and I was partially right, but it was actually really good. They both, the female lead character and the male character, do have a dark past for both of them. They have a kind of bad situation that happened to both of them in their lives. So there was that. and it does have trigger warnings. It tells you in the beginning. But I also did enjoy the fact that she did this to her books, that she put some QR codes for Apple Music and Spotify so that you could enjoy some of the chapters that have like a little music note. It would match the music to the chapter that you were reading, and it was actually really good. I really liked that. And so yeah, I would give it a 5. Just personally, I did like it. And I am going to be starting the second book in the series, which is Monarch, and I'm going to be reading that on my Kindle app. I also did start this book, which I've been wanting to read for a long time, and I wasn't able to get a copy of it when it first came out, but my best friend actually got it for me for my birthday, so I'm going to be reading that too. I already started it. I'm on chapter 2. So hopefully it'll go good, because I was anticipating this book for such a long time. And it's only the first book in the series, and apparently it's a continuing series. So I'm hoping there's not going to be a big old cliffhanger where I'm going to have to wait a long time, but we'll see. I am going to be journaling, because I have been journaling also when it comes to books. It's something that for me, it actually is a way to remember what books I've read, because I have a hard time remembering what books I've read, and then I will go into the reviews of people. It's like, oh, that's an interesting book, and come to find out I already read it. So this is a way for me to keep track of it, and I've actually been enjoying doing it. It's relaxing to me. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. We're going to be doing a layout for the June month, and what I thought of Grimstone. But for now, I am going to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so this is how I have my setup. I do want a new one just because this was spur of the moment type of thing, so I decorated it. I'm not a big fan of how it looks like, but I decided to just do it like that. And I have some quotes here, some book quotes, or not book quotes, some author quotes. Same here. This is the reading log that I've been keeping up when I remember which ones I read. There are a few that are missing just because I didn't catalog them. And there's that. And this one, even though it did bleed through, I have to put something over it. This is the most I read. The most I read was in March. A lot of it was in the Kindle app. So that's why it's most of them. And I only read 3 in April and 3 in May, which is not a lot for me. And then moving on to my May spread. These were the ones that I had from my to be read. And out of the 4 of them, I only ended up reading Lights Out Grimstone. This one I'm passing it on to the June. And this one I do have to get the first one because I did not know it was a series. And so this is the 3rd book. So this one I'm going to be leaving it for a while there. And then this one's the Lights Out. This one was my favorite spread. I'm going to cover this, so there's no spoilers. This was my favorite spread. I was actually at my best friend's house when we were doing this. So she's the one that printed out the pictures. I did some quotes from the book. And I just did like a computer. And I did give it a 5 stars. And that was that one. This one was just a tiny like Kindle novella. It was like maybe 200 pages on the Kindle app. And so it was just that little part. And here, since I knew I was going to do a bigger spread for Grimstone, I didn't want to use this one. So but here I just put a quote for readers as well and just decorated it. And then this one's my Grimstone one. It's not simple, but I just decided to go with just the lettering instead of what I was initially going to do, which was I was going to draw the mansion, but it was going to take a lot of time. And I'm not that good of a drawer to have drawn it. So I just decided to go with the gold lettering, how the book has it as well. And right here is what I memorized, like a little recap of it. And then I did give it 5 stars. And right here was just my May wrap up. I read 3 books and altogether it was like almost 1,000 pages, which again is not a lot for me. I put what my favorite book was and my favorite second. And these were my favorites, even though I only had 3 in there. This is how I ranked them: Lights Out, Grimstone, and Savage X. And that's for May. And then June, I did do the flowers. They didn't come out perfect. And I was reading June Flowers Are Roses and Honeysuckle, I think it was. So I just decided to do that. And did the gold lettering. And these are my TBR for this month. Like I said, I did pass this one on to June because I do have it. And I'm going to start the physical book. This one I'm going to be starting it in the Kindle app. This one I have it on Libby. And this one I have it on the physical book as well. So that's the ones I am planning to read for this month. And hopefully I do go through it because I've been very slow in reading. And it hasn't happened how I usually read. I usually read more books, but it's just like that recently. So yeah, that's my little spread. Like I said, it is very simple, but it's something that I enjoy doing. It definitely relaxes me. And I really like kind of being creative when it comes to this. It's something that I've always liked doing. I have always liked writing. As you can tell, I write a lot and sometimes I do run out of space, but it's just something I've always liked. And so this is just another way to kind of get off the phone for a bit, I guess you could say, and just kind of be creative. And yeah, that's what my spread is. And so that's going to be the end of my video. Like I said, simple setup. It's something I enjoy doing for the fun of it. It gets me creative, in the creative mood, and something relaxing. Also, I really enjoy doing it just for that aspect of it. I do draw the majority of my journal because I don't always have the printer so I can print out the little pictures, and also because I do enjoy drawing it. I do enjoy writing, which I said for me is something so that I can remember what books I read, because I have a very bad habit of thinking, oh, I haven't read this book, and when I start reading it, I've already read it like probably twice or more than twice. And so this is a way for me to keep track of what I am reading, just so I won't be rereading the same books over and over. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I did within the week besides work. And a lot of it was from last week. A lot of the footage outside was from last week. And just yesterday, I decided to complete the journal. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy it. I know that I like watching these videos, so hope you like it too. And I hope that you guys have read these books. And if not, I hope you enjoy reading them. Lights Out was definitely my favorite. I was reading and listening to the audiobook, and it was definitely my favorite. And Grimstone was a close second, and like I said, I only read 3. Savage Acts was good, but it was alright. It was just good, I guess. But I hope if you read them, I hope you enjoy them. And if not, go ahead and read them. I definitely recommend them. And if you have any suggestions as to what else I can add to my TBR, my piling TBR, I'm always all ears to hear it. And well, that's it for today. So I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe, like the channel, like the video, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.